Hey guys, hi everyone. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for clicking on this video today. If you are new, or maybe you have just forgotten my name is Audrey. I am a psychic medium. I come onto YouTube on this channel and talk about true crime cases and my perspective, seeing it from a different angle than pretty much everybody else. But welcome, I'm glad you're here. Please hit that subscribe button. I'm almost to 2,300. It's still a very small channel. But please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and feel free to share the videos or download them and rewatch them or whatever. So I appreciate your time that you're taking to watch my videos. Also, check me out on my other YouTube channel. It's called Audrey Christine, and it's behind the scenes, cooking, baking, crafting, running errands, all that jazz. And also check me out on my Instagram, where you're going to see lots of kitty cats, lots of thrifting, things going on with my family, different stuff like that. Okay, all right, that's out of the way. No more business. Let's get down to the real business. Now, if you're new, let me just tell you, this case has, I've been on this case since it happened years ago. We know, 2017. Then I left YouTube for a while, and I didn't forget about the case. I was still watching it and seeing if my energy could catch any more new information. And again, let me explain to those of you who don't understand how I channel, how I get information. I cannot tell you that I understand it completely myself, meaning when I channel someone who's passed away, it doesn't matter if it was a murder situation, natural causes, accident, whatever. What happens is I start thinking about the situation, the person or people, and without even asking for information, some information will come. Some information will come all at once. Typically not, though. Information will come over a period of time. It can be a short time or it can be a long time, which is why I continue to talk about my perspective. It seems as though when I'm engaging with you guys, I'm making a recording, which, you know, it's my brain waves putting out energy. This is all science, you guys. This is not voodoo or some religion. I don't believe in religion, just in case you're wondering. Okay, I'm coming at it from a scientific point of view, basically. I've got new information from the girls. Okay, and here they come. So, okay. I don't know if this ever matters, but I like to give details of what I am seeing. Maybe one or more of you can help me understand this. I don't know. I don't know anything. I am just relaying information to you that I see, hear, and feel from energy. What's energy? It's people, right? Our insides are just energy. We are not this. We're not this part. Us is energy inside this vessel. I see Libby here. I see her face here. Down a little bit and set back just slightly, I see Abby. Now, seeing them is good news for me. That means basically they're listening to me. They're here. They're here. And there's a potential opportunity to interact. Not always do I get to interact, but seeing them is half the battle. There's a gazillion people who are passed away. I can't see them. I know a name. I know George Washington's dead, but I don't see him. He's not here in my presence. His energy is not here with my energy. So I got Libby here, slightly down and over. I have Abby. Now, Abby's never said anything to me personally. It's always been Libby. Does that surprise me? No, because based on feeling their energy, Libby is more of the protector. She's slightly older. She's got more of a presence to her. She's protective. They are together. That's not always the case. If you die together, it doesn't mean you're going to be together forever, all of eternity. That's a big ask. A lot of people get upset when they find out their mom and dad aren't together on the other side. Well, I'm sorry. This is reality. This is my reality. So I've had Libby share with me she's here. She's all over the place. She's here. Both of them are. What I want to talk about is I do have new information, but before I give you the new information, I want to tell you a few things. This case, unfortunately, is all over the place. It's a big freaking mess. It has been from the beginning. Wrong things have happened, procedures not followed, not good. We've got pissed off judge. We've got drama with the public or the defense. We got a lot of political garbage mixed into this case, which there's no room for that when you're trying to find and convict someone for murder. We don't want your personal garbage involved in this case. I don't care that the judge likes or dislikes someone. We shouldn't even know that. Do your job. Same with anyone else involved. Anyone else. Cops, investigators, witnesses. We don't care about your personal feelings. We want to know how and what are you going to bring to this trial in the courtroom that will help bring justice. There's no justice in murder, okay? We can convict every single person who's in the courtroom being accused of murder. You can convict them all. Does that mean there's justice? No. Justice is having a protected environment whereby we don't have to worry about this kind of thing. So when you talk about getting justice, there ain't no justice, okay? It is still not safe for children and women and some men to go out and about in an isolated area. And I'm not talking about just in Delphi. I'm talking about the world. My neighborhood, your neighborhood, on vacation in another country. It's not safe. I've had problems, a lot of problems in France. France has been very unsafe for me. Unfortunately, there's no cameras or audio that we're going to be witness to, right? In this case, judge has not allowed cameras or audio to be distributed. So we are all waiting by bated breath, waiting every day after 5 o'clock, some days after 6 o'clock, to see what the YouTubers who are in the courtroom or other lawyers who are YouTubers, what are they gathering? What information are they gathering? Are they gathering it correctly? Because I've been spending all my days while my son's at school watching YouTube videos. This YouTuber says this. This small news agency in Delphi says this. This other person on social media says this, but they were all in the same courtroom. That all makes sense. They're not consistent. And I'm not saying they're doing anything wrong. It's just how we as individuals perceive the information. They put a yes when there should have been no. They put a 5 o'clock a.m. when it was 5 o'clock p.m. We're not getting accurate information, in my opinion. And I do appreciate everyone who's upheavaled their life and is living at that courthouse in Delphi. I do. I really appreciate it. Unfortunately, humans are not perfect. We're not going to gather the information exactly correctly. And as I listen to some YouTubers rattle off 60 pages, how did you do that? How are you getting every single word? How are you getting every single word from every single sentence from all the lawyers, the witnesses? It's impossible. So now what we have this person, and this person, and more in a group who share their notes. You know, that's fine if you're in school and you're trying to get an A. Well, this is a murder trial. I don't feel comfortable with that. I don't feel comfortable with the information I'm hearing. You know, we have people making up their own timeline, which, again, props to you for trying to find justice in this case. Justice would be for us to go back in time and not have this happen. Can we do that? No. Is there such thing as time travel? Probably. Will we see it in the future? Probably. But right now, right here, in this case, it's not helping us. And for me specifically, I don't have to see the witness. If I could just hear, the voice, that would help me interpret what's being said by whom. But again, you're trusting me with my interpretations, right? Because I'm the one interpreting spirit and energies and all that jazz. So we have this is spirit. I haven't had this throat until I got on the camera. Ugh. As I've said, truth is stranger than fiction. Keep that in mind as you're listening to not only me, but witnesses. Truth is stranger than fiction. So in the courtroom, we know everyone's listening to Richard Dickey M. Allen's confessions over 61 times. Now, these confessions we know, and I do believe this to be true, it wasn't just one day of him going, oh, I did this, I did that. I'm telling everybody in one day. No, it was over the course of months. This wasn't all of a sudden, I've lost my mind. I'm going to start saying stuff that's not true. I'm having an episode and I'm just confessing to something I didn't do. No, don't believe that. This was over the course of a lot of time. Then we have the question, is he nuts? Is he not? Can he be crazy when he wants to be crazy? Yes, because it's an act, in my opinion. When it's convenient for Dickie Allen to be crazy, he puts it out there, which in itself, some people say, well, that's the meaning of crazy. It's so convoluted. It leaves us going, okay, I don't know what to think. I don't know what to believe. If I didn't have these abilities to read energy, I would be there with you going, what are we doing? What is this? What's happening? Can we convict on this information we have? Some of what my understanding of watching these people on YouTube, some is hearsay, Some of the information from the witnesses is hearsay. Some of it's fact and can be proven and shared. You know, and I'm still going to get to my new information. I know you guys hate when I just ramble. Well, I'm a rambler, okay? Sorry. Not sorry. In another case, the Lori Vallow, Daybell, Chad, all that nightmare garbage, we have heard from Lori Vallow's brother and uncle that they call that situation, that murder investigation, a perfect storm. So what? What does that mean? In that case, it's been said Lori and Chad created the perfect storm to accomplish what they wanted. Same goes here with Dickie. Dick has put together a perfect storm that was going to lead to what he wanted to have happen. Premeditation, planning, and execution. In my opinion. Don't threaten my opinion. You have your own opinion. I don't care. It doesn't mean we can't get along and be friends. This is a conversation. Remember, I'm a psychic, and I know lots of you out there message me or put in the comments interactions you've had with me and different things, and I super, super appreciate it because I can't do this without you. If I don't do readings for you guys and I'm just sitting here at my house making videos, no. I'm actively channeling for people all the time. Dick established the perfect storm. Here's the new information. It's making me emotional. I'm sorry. I've worked in education for a long, long time. I love children. Children are innocent and naive a lot of times. And that's what happened with Abby and Libby. We have two kids who trusted the wrong person. It has been shown to me the last few days by Abby. Excuse me, I always get their names backwards. By Libby. Libby shows me they knew Richard Allen. They knew who he was. And to them, he wasn't Bridge Guy. He was the Rite Aid guy. He was the guy from Rite Aid. How do you know that, Audrey? I get visions, feelings, and emotions from spirit. Why didn't Libby tell me this 7 years ago, 5 years ago, 3 years ago? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. It's not on my timeline. It's not about me. It's about spirit. Whatever works for them and they want to give me, I'm super, super appreciative of it. I'm not sitting here with a crystal ball chanting, trying to get someone to come in to talk to me. That's not how it works. I respect spirit and wait for them to come to me. Yeah, I can ask questions just by the thoughts in my mind. Our thoughts are energy and they create wavelengths. That's a known fact. So as I think about things randomly, some spirits come in and randomly give me information. And I'm not talking about just in this case. I am talking about things that happened 20 years ago to me, 30 years ago to me, 40 years ago. I'm still getting new information on. for myself, my personal stuff in my life. The girls called him the guy from Rite Aid. And when I heard that from Libby, it was pretty devastating to me because another child, another 2 children here in this situation, deceived by an adult for their harm. And Libby took her phone out to try and capture a picture or video that she wanted to take home and show her family, going, hey, when we were out on that bridge today, the weirdo from Rite Aid was out there trying to talk to us. They wanted to report it. Audrey, everyone knows that Libby took the video and it was on TikTok or whatever social media it was on. I know that. I know about the video, and I know that Libby took her phone out. But this is different. I'm not going to tell you anything unless I get confirmation. This is new confirmation for me from the spirits, from Libby and Abby. So they're up there on the bridge. They're like, oh God, here comes that weirdo, the guy from Rite Aid. That's how they looked at him. Again, perfect storm. Planned, premeditated. Because I ask both girls a lot. I often ask them, why didn't you run? Run, girls, run. For the love of God. These girls didn't need to die. You could have outrun him. He wasn't he couldn't keep up with you. He would have fallen through those slats and would have been down in that river with the fish. You would have made it. This is what I want to say. It's not fair. These girls didn't have to die. Not then, not in that way. And I just get so upset because they were so close to not being murdered. And Libby says, I know, we totally could have outrun him. I know. God, it was my human brain, she says. You know, it made sense at the time. We didn't think he was going to kill us. Didn't see that coming. And it was like, I can't believe this is happening. This is what Libby's showing me. I can't believe this is happening. And I'm not going to get into the graphic visions she gives me of the events. These predators, these murderers, develop, plan, and execute their perfect storm. This was premeditated. This is why being out in public terrifies me sometimes. You don't know who's listening to who. And in a small town like this, everyone's ears are always open. Whether you want to hear it or not, people chit-chat. Oh, what'd you do this weekend? Oh, we went over here. Oh, well, yeah, on Saturday, we're going to go do this. There you go. There's some information. The girls are going to go down here or there. The girls go there every Tuesday or whatever the information is. This is what I am being shown. The ears were out. Dumbo. Dickie. His ears were out. Did he abuse his sister like he said? I don't know. I don't have confirmation. I don't have confirmation from anybody on that. Do I think he did it? I think he did something. I don't know if he did what he says he did exactly, but he did something. So he's been waiting for an opportunity. He waited. He was very patient. His wife knows. She just, as so many other people, is a victim herself. She's a victim of her husband's crime, as are all of us. It's like, for anyone in the future who's potentially in a situation like this, what can you do? Well, Libby did something very smart, and that was take out her phone, but he didn't know she was recording. So how about this? When you come to get that kid, and the kid starts doing this, Mom, I'm live. There's this guy right here. Do you see him? Mom, or hey guy, you're live on Facebook right now. I got you right here. You're live. And everyone listening, help. This is what's happening to me right now. This guy over here on the bridge with this hat and all his details is coming at us, trying to get us to go somewhere with him. Help. Live. This is what our earth has come to. This is what our lives have come to. But thank God, it makes a big difference. It makes a huge difference for me, personally, knowing that they knew him. They knew who he was. They didn't think he would kill them. They were confused, like, is something going on out down there in the parking lot? Or, is something going on where everyone's leaving the park or something? Put yourself in a 13 and 14-year-old self. Do you remember those days? I do. Not the greatest time of my life. Your hormones are a rage. You're going from childhood into young adulthood, young teens. It's confusing. So, to me, that new information is devastating. Someone who spent 20 years loving, protecting, encouraging, assisting children to grow. This is the opposite of what I did. And it's very hurtful. So as we continue to watch videos day to day, get people's opinions, don't just watch one person, watch other people's channels, read different news reports or, the TV channel news and stuff. Get several views. Get stories from everyone, not just one source. Because not just one source is going to have the complete picture. Even though people are sharing their information, you got to have an overall picture and kind of filter through and figure out what you think. You guys have abilities too. It's not just psychics. You're just not, you just think, oh, it's intuition because I'm a mom or, whatever. No, everyone can read energy. That's called like a first impression. That's why we go based on our first impressions. That's you interacting with energy and making a decision. So that's what I have for you today. And of course, when and if I get any new information from the girls, I'll definitely come on and let you know. But in the meanwhile, me along with you guys are going to be watching other people and seeing what is going on in that courtroom. Sure would like to have the video and audio though, but okay, this is the hand we're dealt. This is what we're going to deal with, how we're going to deal with it. Sad. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. Please hit the subscribe button. Let's get this channel to 3,000 for God's sakes. Come on, you guys, please help a girl out. You did it before. I think I got up to 14,000. People are having a hard time finding me. I've been getting some messages on Instagram and stuff. So let everyone know. Audrey Briggs, The Power of You is back, but she's Audrey Raffalini now on YouTube. And I'm also, I have a second channel here and my Instagram. Check me out on both. You guys have a super great day. Have a great week, and I'll see you real soon. Ciao.